Hi everyone, I'm Sherry and welcome back to my channel, Sherry Jones Designs. I want to apologize to everyone for going AWOL on you. I have no good excuse except I just burn out. So what I was thinking about doing was, you know how I've got the free motion foot and we did that in some of the videos. But I noticed I didn't feel like I had good control over it. I felt like my fingers could get attacked at any minute. Okay, like one move and I was going to be in the machine, and I was working with something small anyways. So I was thinking about embroidery machines, how they use the hoop. And so what I want to do is see if by using an upside down hoop to the right side of the fabric, if I can actually move the hoop easier like they do for embroidery, but actually just, not a big hoop. But if I could use the upside down hoop to have more control, then I think that would allow me to write like words, to do outline things easier. And so what I'm going to try is we're going to grab a hoop and put the free motion foot on. And I'm going to try at least, I think I'm going to use black thread, but I was thinking you could even use like red and colors, even blue and stuff. And what we're going to do is see how much more control we have over it. And I may just set a machine up. I thought about that because I have two extra machines. And I may just set them up, if I do it a lot, set them up with the free motion foot on them and see if I can set the tension back to use like a heavier black thread so you see it more. So it's maybe a little chunkier, and see if I can incorporate that. I was thinking about doing like the jeans and anything that you could get in a hoop. And on the hoops, let me grab one here. So what I'm going to use, I've just got these little plastic ones you can get, and I'm going to use something about this size. And we have an embroidery machine. You program it and you put it there, and it's doing the work. But what I want to do is I want to have enough room. I don't want it too big because I want to be able to move it around in the throat of the machine, and then to write and draw something like I'm actually drawing it. Is that possible? And so some of the things that I was wondering is, can I fit it? How well would denim actually fit in the hoop because it's heavier? So I'm going to test that out right now. Don't want to break them, but how well denim will go into one. And I might need to get my wooden ones that are stronger out. Don't want to break the cheap ones. I am about as far as I can go on this, and it is struggling, I will say that. Because this is about the same size as some of the little wood ones I have. The little cork. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So all I would have to do now is tighten that. Let's see if it'll strip it out. Might want to look for a little higher quality than these plastic ones, but I think that would work. Now, if I was going to... You're not going to do like when you're sewing, because this would be the side that you would be doing embroidery work on. Instead, you would put it in upside down. So like this would be my front side. And then I would move that in the machine. And I'm thinking we'll drop our feed dogs. I want to do something lighter though. Maybe I will actually reverse this and do it on the reverse of it. So basically the thought is you would put your fabric like right side down, and that would make this side here be the side that's up, the wrong side, and then the right side will be on the back then. The thread I'm using is, and my machine actually struggles with it sometimes, but it's my thicker serger thread, to see if I can get a little bit more of an outline. Normally I would really struggle to sew something that thin. Alright, so I've got my free motion foot in. I'm going to remember to drop my feed dogs, these little things that scoot your fabric forward. We want to drop them this time. I didn't do that the first time I tried this. I bet that makes a difference. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to see if I can follow that, how hard that's going to be. And I see the first challenge is just going to be getting it under there. So maybe what I'll do then is we will take this off for a minute. I'll put it under there, and then I'm going to put it back on. So for yours, it might have the little foot like this, and you would pull that and drop that off. This is a Bernina. They have the different legs, and I bought an adapter for it. You can buy these adapters that go on your Bernina. So we're gonna see what it's like. Now I'm gonna try to just follow. Maybe I should have used a darker, something darker than the yellow. Okay, let's see here. It's got this groove in front, and I thought that was for the thread, but I think I'm just going to not use it the first time. Just go behind me like I normally sew. And even though it doesn't not touch your fabric, except for when it's on the downstroke, but when it's in an upstroke, oops, I'm on zigzag. That's going to be a problem. I already missed. Oh well, we'll just go with it. Go with the flow. Why is it zigzagging? It is zigzagging. Don't zigzag. And it's eating it. Okay. This is a pretty big needle. Let's do something smaller on the lighter fabric. Okay, this is smaller thread. Let's see. It's not going to be as neat, though, to watch. And I'm having trouble with this bumping. Okay, now there I bumped this to this. So I would need a bigger hoop because I still got quite a bit of space here. I do have way more control. I missed. This is actually really fun to try to follow it. It definitely is going to take some practice. Let's see if I can just do some designs out here on this part of it. It's definitely going to take some practice, and this foot bumps this hoop, so I need the next bigger hoop. And I'm having trouble with it catching. I tried to make a heart, but I bumped this on my wood back here. I think that's a little high. How nice I can do the circles. That's good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, we're going to go to a bigger hoop, a different fabric. I'm going to do a bigger hoop, different fabric, and I'm going to put that down a little bit so I'm not hitting it because it actually bumps into it. So let's do that and see if we can keep improving here. Excuse me while I do some delicate work in my sewing room. Much nicer. Okay, so I'm changing it up. It is possible on the thinner fabric. I did discover that, but I've changed it back up to my big thick thread. I've put a denim and a bigger hoop. I've lowered my board here. Hopefully it goes through there smoothly. It doesn't catch. And now we're going to just try and see if what we can do with this. One of the things I was thinking about is like if it was a jean leg and you had it distressed, or like a hole cut and then like a flannel behind it, like I was doing the jeans. That after you did that to jeans, that maybe you could use the free motion foot, might even be able to use a decorative stitch with it. to do designs, but I'm just going to experiment right now. I'm going to see what it's like just to use it on here. Maybe what it's like to add pieces and build a picture. I'm not sure. We're just going to play it by ear. So the first thing I would have to do is to put it under here because my foot, I can't put my foot on first. And then I'm going to install my foot. If it will let me. Hold on here. Okay. And then I'm just going to first just practice seeing what it would be like to draw something. We could start with like a heart or something. I want to see what it's going to be like just to draw with. I have way more control. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but look at that nice little, you clip it. I'll do a couple more and then I'll show you really close how nice that looks. Like I'm able to actually draw fairly well. Got a little bit, I can tell it's going to take some practice. I got a little bit of a mess up there. Let me see if I can write something. Get my thread back behind it. Put my glasses on so I can see. I gotta be careful because I'm bumping this again. So I could actually even have a much bigger hoop because look how much room I got here. So even when I'm in the center of this, I still got 2 or 3 more inches. So I could even use the next size up, which I think I will if I go to do this. Now, if I've got a small area on a jean pant leg that you want to do, I might have to go to use the smaller hoop. Let me get this here. Come on, give me the string. Okay, now let me see if I can just, it slides around pretty good. Let's see if I can draw a birdie. Put that in the middle here. And I'm wondering too, I want to try just pieces and tacking pieces down and tack another piece down. Because I feel like I have so much control over it that will let me to build something as I go and just scribble on it and put it down. But let me see first if I can just draw something now. This is really fun. I hope you guys try this. I got this foot from Temu for like $8, so it's not expensive. It was more expensive because I had to buy the piece that, makes it fit my machine. So let me see, I'm trying to think. Okay, let's just start with, I'll start on his head. I'm drawing fairly small. It's a little tricky because I can't see the whole bird. Absolutely, and then I can pick it up, and let's say I wanted the eye here. Let's see, I'll make sure I know where to put the eye. This is actually really cool. There. I'm sensitive. Do all kinds of mistakes. I definitely have more control. Well, he's kind of funny looking, but I'm trying. definitely have more control. I think I can do a lot with this. See, I'm actually able to write little tiny words, and I have a lot more control over the shape that I am making. Let's say I was wanting to build, I think the way to do the little pieces really is to iron, use fusible interfacing. But let's just say you didn't have that. I'm always doing birds. I don't know why, I just love my birds, but a shape that's kind of like a bird. We'll just slowly kind of build one over here. I wanted to know if I could use, if it would look better with zigzags. Probably not going to, and your decorative stitches probably aren't going to look very good because every time you move, they're going to go wander away. But can I just scribble around on it, attach it down? Look how nice I can scroll with this. Because I can grab this and move it. And I just cut me out a kind of like a wing shape. Now these are small pieces. I'm making very small little pieces here. Could I just take off sewing it down? Oh, maybe I'd have to kind of hold it to get it started. Oh. And then just come around at the end, some little circles, and stitch it down. Now I've got me a wing on there. Okay, let's say I thought, well, I don't know, I kind of want this part here up a little bit. So I could just kind of come back up here. And I'm not super happy with it yet. Can't commit. I want that. But I can stick small pieces down, which is nice. It looks like a duck now. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. We'll just do that. Scribble around on it. And I think I'll make a beak out of something darker. Maybe that. Let's do it. Now, let's say I had a picture of a rose on there. I just cut it out. Or actually, this is a peony, I believe. And I wanted to use it as a patch on jeans or something. Let's see how that would look. Press her foot down and just to outline in a creative way. This is sort of slow stitching, but just regular stitching. Let's see if I can just pick up and if I just wanted to make it interesting. I probably should have connected those. That would be a cute way to patch the ad patches. I'm running out of room. No, I'm gonna have to make a new one. Here, we'll just add this patch. Let's say that was on a garment and I was going to put that on as a patch. like that. It's very different. I like that. I like scribbling. Scribbling is fun. Alright, so here's some of our experimenting so far. I was thinking like patches on a garment done this way. But look how nice and small you can draw with it and write. And then there's the bird done with scribbling. And that could, you could do it heavier like this and then cut it out and use it as an applique, or actually do it directly onto jeans, which would be really sweet. Messing with it. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I love that. I absolutely love that. And look, I slipped it out. I even like this side of it. I even like that. Look at that. Well, I hope that gives you some good ideas of things that you might be able to do with your motion foot. And if you don't have one, you need to go get one. They're not expensive. Hours of fun, but do watch your fingers. I bumped the side shaft. It scared me. I did that 2 or 3 times. I bumped it. Thankfully, I did not get injured. And one viewer said they do make gloves for doing that. I don't know how well I'd like that because I already feel like I'm crammed for space. I'm not sure how I would like to be wearing a glove and doing it, but some people, I guess, do wear gloves and do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I won't take so long getting the next one out. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day and happy sewing.